Hey guys, it's Jade. I recorded my video for the mamas on Friday, but I had stuff to do, so I didn't have a chance to upload it. And I kind of feel like it's kind of defeating the purpose to do now because it's Sunday, and everyone knows what happened at the mamas, so it's kind of like there's no need for me to really upload, upload my review. Honestly, so I'm just going to just really just talk about my opinions about the aftermath of the mamas. Um, I'm over it. I'm over it. Just this whole like week has been some bullshit. I mean, just people just going out their way to just to shit on other groups because they fave didn't win, or they felt that this person didn't deserve this award, this, that, and the third. People, it's an award. I honestly feel like as a fan, you really shouldn't seek validation from any award show. Because think about it, there's been groups that have been out for years and they didn't win their first music show. Look at like B2B. They had been out what 2012. They didn't win their first music show until 2015. Block B been out since 2011. They didn't win their first music show until 2013. You know what I'm saying? EXID, another group, they've been out since 2011. They didn't win their first music show until like 2014. I'm saying 2014. Yeah, like 2014. Yeah, 2014. I said they won their first music show. So you know what I'm saying? There's people that have been out for so long. Oh hell, even U-Kiss had been out since 2008. They didn't win their first music show till 2015. You know how that's many years that they had released material and they've been out as a group and they went through member changes and they didn't win their first music show until 2015. You know what I'm saying? There's people even in entertainment out here who get nominated for Emmys and Tonys and Grammys and Oscars and all of that and don't win. Leonardo DiCaprio, he had been acting since he was a teenager. He didn't get his first Oscar until he was in his 40s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just really feel like fans really should not seek validation from an award show, and especially with the mamas, when we all know how rigged that fucking award show is. It's been like that for years. Like, it's always rigged as hell. Like, just seeing how things happen this year with this whole voting controversy, it's just even more validation that not validation, that's not the right word. It's just made it even more clearer that the mamas is rigged. It's always rigged. You know what I'm saying? It's a popularity contest, and then also the fans voting is not the end all be all. Like, people tend to forget that there's actually a mama committee. Like, they base it off of sales, they base it off of votes, and they base it off of they base it off of digital sales, album sales, the mama committee, and the voting by fans. So the fans voting is only just a small percentage of who gets these awards. And I never believed in the whole if you're not there, you don't win thing. I don't believe in that because as long as I've been watching the mamas, I've seen how many times have I seen CN Blue won best band performance and they actually ain't never there. Exactly. Like they I don't think I've ever really seen them CN Blue be at the mamas, but they stay winning mama awards. They don't ever show up. Um Last year, Blackpink won best music video. They weren't there. So I don't believe in that whole if you're not there you don't get an award. That's so dumb. That's just dumb. Um I don't know. I just felt like I also just felt like this year just something was off. Like something was missing. And I honestly feel that is because no one from YG was there. Like, let's keep it 100. Like, the past 5 years that I've been watching the mamas. Yeah, that watch one. I think I caught the Johnson. Yeah, I think I caught the mama, but I think I caught it like later on. So like, yeah, for the past 5 years, I've been watching the Mama Awards. That everyone from YG has always had like the highlight performance of the entire show. Like, no shade to any other group, but let's just keep it 100. Everybody looks forward to someone from YG performing. That's why they would always call it the YG concert at the Mamas every single year. And you can tell, especially last year when they had like, their lowest ratings in its history last year because no one from YG had performed. And I don't know about the ratings this year. I mean, because at the same time, you did have people like BTS and 101 and EXO and Red Velvet and stuff like that. But you can definitely tell something was off, something was missing. And the fact that they only had one girl group, and that was Red Velvet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Twice didn't perform, G Friend didn't perform. You know what I'm saying? Blackpink didn't perform. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can definitely tell that something was off. And obviously I know there's something going on. I definitely feel like there's something going on with Mnet and YG, and I hope they fix whatever issues they have, because it's just weird not seeing no one from YG at the Mamas. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I've been watching that for years, and just seeing these 2 years that no one's been there, it's just been really weird. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, what's been going on social media has just been really irritating. Like, I literally have not been on Twitter. Like, the only time I've been on Twitter just to be in my group chat. Like, I haven't been on my timeline. I haven't been on it because I've always just been seeing some dumb shit. I've just been seeing just fans going at each other's throats. It's the norm with the Mamas, because I feel like the Mamas is like World War III. It's like fans, like there's like there, whatever fandoms that have a problem with each other, it just intensifies when it comes to the Mamas. And I feel like it was like that this year with, the XOLs and the armies going back and forth at each other. You know what I'm saying? And not only just fandoms going at each other, but then just fandoms just going after other groups that, you know what I'm saying, like when people was like feeling some type of way because Twice won Song of the Year for Signal. Honestly, like, a lot of people feel that Signal's not their best song, this, that, and the third. That's your opinion, but at the end of the day, whether you and I like it or not, they won the award. It's just that simple. There's nothing we can do about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people need to understand that the fan voting is only a small percentage of who gets the Mamas. It's not just based off of fans' votes. It's digital sales. It's like physical sales, digital sales, the Mama Committee, and the online votes. So, you know what I'm saying? So if you have a problem, you need to take it up with Mnet. You know what I'm saying? But just coming at the group in general is really uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, it's like, are we surprised? It's the Mamas. The Mamas stay being rigged. Like I said, I don't have a problem with Signal. I liked Signal. Did I love it when I first heard it? No. But after listening to it a few times, I grew to like the song. But at the same time, it's like, it's the Mamas. It's rigged. It's always been rigged. It's been rigged for years. Why y'all so surprised? Like, why y'all so surprised? Because this happens every year, and I always say this: something always happens at the Mamas, always. And this year is no different with the voting thing. And I know a lot of people are kind of pissed about the whole GOT7 Day 6 performance. I don't blame them, because at the same time, it's like, I get it. They wanted to have the JYP groups collaborate, because they did that in Japan with Pledis. You know, he had 17 and Nuis collaborate together, and they wanted to do the same with JYP. I got it, but at the same time, Day Six barely sang the song. They was just better off having their own set. I mean, literally, Day Six has been releasing things for the entire year. They could have had their own set, just like how Monster X had their own set in Japan. Day Six could have had their own set. I'm just saying. They did. They had so many songs that they could have performed. They could have done a medley. You know what I'm saying? Everyone does medleys at the Mamas, not everyone, but I think the only one that only performed like one song was like Hyukoh. Shit, who else only performed like one song? Damn it, I'm trying to remember. Oh, like, Sunmi, which only had one song out this year. But you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone else performed at least 2, 3 songs. I mean, Taemin did 2 songs. Of course, they 101 did a couple songs. BTS had a whole medley. EXO had performed a few songs. Red Velvet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Even like Hayes did a couple songs. I just felt like Day Six could have had their own set. I feel like they definitely could have had their own set. So I don't blame people for being upset about that. I don't know, man. I just feel like I feel like just a lot of shit has just been. I just feel like it's really unnecessary. I feel like it's really unnecessary for. I just feel like how things have been going on. I feel like this year, when it comes to like just the fans and stuff, I feel like the negativity is just taking the fun out of everything. Like, I don't want to go onto my, my Instagram or my Twitter or my Tumblr and I see fans going at each other. I don't want to see people, shitting on other groups because of some small reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that back in the day everything was lollipops and rainbows, because it wasn't, but it wasn't this intense when I got into K-pop. It really wasn't. Like, yeah, you had people, you know what I'm saying? You had Swans and Blackjacks go back and forth. You had, I think you had like, who was it? Queens kind of going at it with people, and back then you had Babies versus XOLs, and you know what I'm saying? So you had fandoms go at it back then, and you had fans, just do dumb shit, but it's gotten way, way out of control as the years have passed. Like, yeah, it really has. Like, it's really gotten out of control at this point. And I just feel like as an older fan, it's just taking the fun out of what K-pop is, and that's just to enjoy the music. Everyone is so hell-bent on, chart numbers and music show wins and award show wins and, streams and all kills and all this other shit that shouldn't really matter. It should just matter if you stand a group, stand a group. But you don't have to, tear down another group just to boost up your group. And then the funny thing about all of this is that the groups whose fandoms that go at each other, the groups actually are cool with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see 17 and Monster X, you'll see them together. You know what I'm saying? You've seen EXO and BTS members together. You know what I'm saying? You've seen 101 with like BTS or like something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this, or even like Red Velvet and Blackpink. You know what I'm saying? Or like Twice. It's like the groups in general don't have a problem with each other, but it's just the fans just want to rip each other's throats out, and I don't get it. I feel like it's totally unnecessary. It's like, again, you don't have to, talk, talk down and try to just tear down another group, because I don't think your group that you love so much would appreciate you doing that. I don't think they would. And I just feel like there's way more things in this life to be angry about. And whether or not your fave won an award is not something to be all that upset about. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, K-pop fans should not want to seek validation from award shows or from music shows. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that you stand that group. You love their personalities, you love their music, you love their work ethic, all that other shit. That's what's important. All like awards and shit, that's cool, but that's not what solidifies them as artists. It's not. And I really wish people would understand that, because people could really focus their hate on something else that's really not worth the stress. It's really, honestly, y'all, it's not worth it. It's not worth you getting mad about some award. It's really not worth you getting all upset. It's really not worth it. There's, like I said, there's other things you should be worried about, and it ain't about no damn K-pop. Some group that's not winning an award. Because there's way more serious shit going on outside of K-pop that you should definitely be worried about. But yeah, I just wanted to just kind of talk about it, because it's just been really just bothering me that I just been seeing this like for the past week. You know what I'm saying? It's just been like I'm just so drained, and I'm just so over it. I'm over it. Like it's just like, come on, y'all. I don't know, but I'm just glad that for right now the award part is over. I think the Melon Awards is the last award show. The only thing to look forward to now is the Gala des Jeunes, and then it'll probably start up again once January hits with the Golden Disc Awards and shit like that. The Soul Music Awards and the Gala Music Awards and the Golden Disc Awards. Those are like next year. So, but for right now, that shit is over. Thank the Lord. And yeah, but y'all guys, whoever watched this, it's not that serious. It's not that serious, y'all. It's really not. But yeah, so I just wanted to just talk about this. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.